I go to Stanford on a football scholarship, stay, get my master's, go to Oxford Road Scholarship, come back to Yale Law School. My dad is not impressed. I'm not joking. He's like, boy, you got more degrees in the month of July, but you ain't hot. Life ain't about the degrees you get, young man. It's about the service you give. Why did I leave law school to be a tenants' rights lawyer in inner city New York, in the neighborhood I still live in today? It's because people fought for my housing rights. I can't pay it back. We're all Americans. We gotta pay it forward by how much love and goodness and decency and empathy and compassion we show each other. And so, here's the kicker. New York takes this kid that had plans for his life. My plans was to be a nonprofit legal clerk. They had different plans for me. They pushed me to run for city council against the machine. We battled the machine. There's an Oscar-nominated documentary called Street Fight out there. It's now on YouTube, it's free. And some of you are clapping, it's an amazing movie. You'll see that my phones were tapped, my death threats on my life. It's an unbelievable a movie, and then it gets to the Oscars, and it loses in the Oscars to a movie called March of the Penguins for crying out loud. Come on, those things are not cute. Actually, they are. Okay. So I become mayor of the city. My message, we just dropped a commercial in Iowa, but thanks to all these online donations, surge in online donations. We appreciate the momentum our campaign is getting. It's so exciting for us. And we showed that the message I'm giving you today was the same one I was delivering when I was running for city council, when I was running for mayor. I said the only way we turn around one of America's cities with the worst reputation is by seeing each other, seeing our glory, seeing our potential. We will do things that other people say can't be done if we create coalitions that people don't normally see. We took a city with one of the lowest ranked school systems in our state. Now it's the number one school system in America for beat the odds schools, kids in poverty going on to college. We took a city that had 60 years of losing population and losing its tax base to now its biggest economic development period in 60 years. We brought supermarkets to the food deserts. We brought a doubling of the production of affordable housing because we don't believe in gentrification in our city. We want to make it a city for everyone. But what was great is you all sent me to the Dales. They sent me to the Senate. I get to the Senate and begin immediately. It's all about the connections. Look, I will fight as hard as possible against the re-election of some of my Republican colleagues, but when God puts both of that body together, I started saying, let's figure out what legislation we can do together. It's why the only major bipartisan bill to pass under this president is the one that I led from the Senate side of the Democrats for criminal justice reform. It's led to thousands of people being liberated from prison. Multiple coalitions. But here's the kicker to the story. Because I got to the Senate, and I confess to you, I decided to do what a lot of senators do who have a high sense of self-regard. I decided to write a book. And if your name is Booker, guys, it's a lot of pressure. And it's more than my Senate colleagues, so I had to do it right. So this is the end of the story. I go back to find the people from 50 years ago who helped my family move into town. I'm embarrassed to say, I had never said thank you to these folks. I find the woman who led this organization in the 60s. She's now 93 years old. She was easy to find. You know why? Because she's still leading that organization today. She doesn't represent black people anymore. Lots of black people now live in Bergen County, New Jersey. She represents same-sex couples, Americans with disabilities, sick and Muslim families. She believes that justice has no color, no race, no orientation. It is one justice, one nation, one love. And so this is the thing that shook me and affirmed my core values. When I asked her all the details she gave me, she goes, the person that can really conclude everything, you got to go to the lawyer who organized everything. This is who you got to go talk to. And when I called him up, I had a conversation that just shook me to my core, reaffirmed to me what my values are and why I'm running for president of the United States. I called the guy up. He's a retired now judge in New Jersey, retired, 84 years old. And I call him up and I ask for all the details of the story. He confirms everything. I finally found out how big the Dagnab dog was. And then I think I have everything, but one question pops out that I hadn't prepared, which was why? Why would this white guy in the 1960s, who was busy as all can be, he was barely providing for his family, he just started a business. Anybody who's been an entrepreneur knows how all-encompassing that is. And so I just have to ask him, why would you take so much time out to help black families move in your neighborhood at a time that there was fears, real fears out there about about white flight or real estate prices going down. Why would you do it, sir? And he goes, Cory, I know the moment I made the decision. I go, the moment? I go, what was the moment? He goes, it's March 7th, 1965. Years before I'm born. And I'm like, okay, sir, that's very specific. What was going on March 7th, 1965? And he says he was sitting at home watching TV. Now, some of you might be shocked by this, but there was a very difficult hardship days in American history when we only had 3 channels. And to change them, you had to get up. I hear to this day, my dad had 2 boys because he needed somebody to change the channels. And so most of America was watching this movie. If you're older like I am, you're going to be able to finish the title. I don't even say the full title. The movie, most of America was watching this TV movie called Judgment at Nuremberg. Right. So now some of you all are recognizing this very historic moment. He's watching from his couch in New Jersey this movie, and they break away from an ongoing movie. Breaking news. To show a bridge in Alabama called the Edmund Pettus Bridge. And this man from his couch watches as these marchers start in Selma and try to go to Montgomery. And this story is really emotional to me right now because when these marchers tried to get across that bridge, they were then, this man on a couch in New Jersey watches as these marchers, faced by Alabama state troopers, they rush into that crowd with billy clubs drawn, after tear gassing them, just start viciously beating those people. One of those people on that bridge is a man named John Lewis, who was knocked unconscious, skull fractured, bleeding profusely. He says to me, he's such a humble man, he goes, Cory, I shed a little bit of blood on that bridge that day. I'm like, Congressman, you almost died. And so, think about all of us in this room. A moral moment in our country. And what does a white guy on a couch 1,000 miles away do? Does he allow his inability to do everything to undermine his determination to do something? No. Does he treat democracy like a spectator sport and just sit there and watch and say, what a shame? No. He falls into the great American tradition. The reason why all of us are here. He gets up off the couch, thinks he's going to go to Alabama, then laughs at himself because he knows he can't close his business, he can't afford a plane ticket. But that great American tradition. He decides, takes a deep breath and decides, you know what? I'm just going to do the best I can with what I have where I am. And he decides that he can afford just 1 hour a week. 1 hour a week of pro bono work. And he calls around to see me tell. He finds this young woman, now 93 years old, and he's like, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, needs some help. And the 2 of them start planning, he says. And they reach out